Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll tell you how to homeschool your child, how to homeschool your preschooler, your toddler, 2-year-old kids. I'll guide you all about that. As the lockdown is going on, all the children are at home and they're just roaming around and not learning any constructive thing at home. Maybe they are looking at some videos or they are just playing with their toys on their own. But you need to do some constructive things with them as well. I'll guide you on that today. So, first of all, you as a parent need to be engaged with them. I'll show you some methods in this video which you can follow afterwards according to your convenient timings with the kid. So first of all, who doesn't want to give a strong foundation for his or her kid? So I'll guide you whatever things you need to do at home and what kind of materials you need to get from the market before starting. As per that, if you follow all those guidelines, you will be confident enough to send your child to any of the best schools in your city. So before I start, I'll tell you what kind of materials you need to have at home. First of all, you need to get some alphabet books. The alphabet books should always be, the alphabets in that should always be big and clear. There should be one alphabet in each page. Max to max, there should be 2 alphabets like A and B with pictures followed. This makes the child easy to understand. If in one page all the 3, 4, 5, 6 alphabets are there, it makes the child difficult. So you try to buy this kind of books like where in one page 1 alphabet is there, max to max 2 alphabets are there along with pictures. Next you need number 2 is number books. Number books at the beginning 1 to 10 will be sufficient. So in case of number book also, it's all the same, like 1 to 10 numbers also, 1 in one page, 2 in another page, and at the end of the book it may be written together. So that with the number 1 with 1 picture, number 2 with 2 pictures of any objects, like this it will be demonstrated. Before going to the market, just be sure about all these things whenever you get the product. You can get these products online also. Other than that, in my following videos, I'll also show you how to make certain things at home. Whoever wants to avail the things from the market or get it online can always do that. And whoever doesn't want to do that can see my following videos and take the help of that to make them at home. So number 1 was alphabet book, number 2 number books, and number 3 is books on colors. Colors actually children can learn from their surroundings. Which chair are you sitting on? Which color plate are you eating on with? Which fork are you using? So this way children can normally learn colors, but then also you can get a color book from the market and also get some crayons which will be thick in size because it will be easy for the children to grip it properly. If the colors are thin, it puts a little pressure on the children's hand and the tendency is to leave them in a while. But thick crayons will be good for them to explore. Of course, not on the walls. From the beginning only you teach them not to do it on the wall. We have a paper, or we can make a board with some cardboards. You can use white papers, you can stick on them, or you can that way you can make a easel board at home, like a cardboard kind of thing, and paste some white papers on them and let them color and let them explore whatever they want to. So number 3 was colors, and number 4 is some books on shapes, basic shapes. Always the pictures should be clear and big for the child to understand, and it should be labeled at the below it should be labeled. So alphabet, number, colors, shapes, and some Play-Dohs. You can get some Play-Dohs. Play-Dohs also helps the fine motor skills of the child. At this age, the child develops the fine motor and gross motor skills. For gross motors, there are lots of outdoor and indoor activities which I'll always show you and tell you, guide you on this. And for fine motors, these are also pre-writing skills. So for fine motors, this Play-Dohs and thick crayons, all these things will help the child to develop their fine motor skills before holding a pencil. So this will help in future writing. So once you get all these things from the market, you're ready to go. You can sit with them for 5 to 15 minutes at the beginning. But once your child is ready, what does this mean, ready? Whenever your child is well fed and they have slept well, that is the right time to sit with them. You prepare a schedule on your own, which will be the right time for you to sit with your child. And that particular time, she'll get a practice of sitting with you, and she'll know that my parent will be spending time with me during this time, and they'll be doing some activity with me. And you sit in a particular place every day and make her habit that we'll sit here and do some activities. As your child is beginning his or her studies, so you can also start with the language English, so that they'll be understanding that whenever I'm sitting with these books and all, Mama or Papa will be speaking with me in English. Now, for some of you, it may look that the child doesn't know English or may not understand, but that is not really the case. Children pick up languages very easily. Whichever language you may speak with them, after a few days they'll be able to pick it up very easily. So language should actually be immersed within the child rather than rote learning them. So the child should always listen to you first. And for that, you need to practice speaking in English a little bit with your family members, so that he or she may listen to the interaction and be able to understand and grasp a little bit. And other than that, gestures can also be introduced, like come here, sit down, I and you will be studying today. We will read this book. We will do this activity. Come here. Hug Mama. Give me a kiss. These gestures will work very well with the kid. Other than using gestures for the new language, we can also reconstruct the sentence. Never repeat it, but we'll reconstruct it. Like whenever your child is telling, Mama, ye pen mujhe de do. You want this pen? You reconstruct it for her. Or आज मुझे ये खाना है. Today you want to eat this. You reconstruct it. You rephrase it. And that is the correct thing when your child will pick up from you. That this thing needs to be told like this. And this is the process of immersion of a new language. So we'll start this way and just get all the materials whichever I have mentioned in the video. Till then, goodbye. See you soon in my next videos, and keep following my channel, and don't forget to share, subscribe and give a like to my video. Bye bye.